Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, this femininity coach and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So somebody brought this to my attention. I don't know anybody in this scenario except for Taylor Swift. She's the only one that's familiar to me. But apparently Black women over social media are upset with the man here in this picture, Travis Kelce, apparently, who is a football player, was dating a Black woman named Kayla Nicole. Now I'm going to read this little bit of an article here so that people can kind of get up to speed a little bit on what this is about. But I keep telling y'all now, Mrs. Cartwright, I don't care how fine y'all are. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how young you are. I don't care who you think you are. I'm going to tell you who you're not. You're not Mrs. Cartwright, and you're not Mrs. McGillicuddy either. Okay, and you're not. And so I don't know why y'all are upset that a white man went to Mrs. Cartwright. I don't understand. The divestors are mad that a white man went back because his track record of girlfriends, last couple of girlfriends have been Black, right? But now he's dating Taylor Swift. She Mrs. Cartwright. Let me read this little story. Y'all is a trip. Okay. In September 2023, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift sent the internet to a frenzy with their rumored romance, which the pop star seemingly confirmed when she showed up to support Travis as the Kansas City Chiefs played against the Bears at Arrowhead Stadium. Now, fans are trying to gauge what kind of boyfriend Travis is, and they're turning to his ex-girlfriends to find out. He previously dated Kayla Nicole for 5 years, but who is she and what has she said about their relationship? So they're trying to go into who is Kayla Nicole. So mind you, she'd been dating him for 5 years. Okay. You had 5 years to lock him down, and you didn't do it because you're not Mrs. Cartwright. Anyway, with a career in sports journalism, it's no wonder that Kayla crossed paths with Travis. She graduated from Pepperdine University with a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism in 2013 and became a host at major sports media outlets, including ESPN and Barstool Sports. She also worked in entertainment news, having interviewed stars like Amy Poehler and Will Ferrell. When Kayla isn't doing broadcast work, she's often modeling and working with fashion brands like Revolve, Savage X Fenty, and Fabletics, as seen in her Instagram. She also has a passion for fitness and owns the brand Strong and Sexy. Kayla once revealed on her Instagram stories that she met Travis on Instagram. He had been following me and Insta flirting for a few months, all double taps and no DMs. So after a little liquid courage and a pep talk, I DM'd him on New Year's. Travis told E of how their relationship began. I didn't just go through every single pic and just start liking immediately. It was over the course of a month span, just following her, liking the pictures that she was posting and watching her stories when the stories first started coming out. I was just stalking her, and then finally on New Year's, she gave in. And you know, New Year, new me. She just shot her shot, jumped in my DMs. The rest is history. Y'all don't know. Y'all just be so ready to get with Mr. Cartwright. Y'all be so ready to give Mr. Cartwright the world. But he don't be wanting y'all like that. He'll play with you. He'll dip. He'll have fun. He may even be seen with you. This picture right here is real telling. He's in the foreground. She's in the background looking like she ain't trying to be there. They certainly don't look hugged up, but maybe that's just this picture, but whatever. Thankfully, Travis responded well to Kayla shooting her shot. The two began dating in 2017, but their relationship had some rocky points. They broke up, got back together at least once in the 5 years before calling it quits for for good in May 2022. So this is last year they broke up. So why is y'all mad? Why is y'all mad, Keishas? Okay. The first time Kayla and Travis split was in August 2020. Fans noticed she deleted the photos together. And rumors swirled that Travis cheated on her with a Becky. That is his kind. Anyway, however, he denied the rumors in a since deleted tweet. We're going to skip a little bit. Okay. Travis and Kayla seemingly reconciled in November of that year, with the NFL star calling a journalist "my girlfriend," saying she's the absolute best. They split again in May of 2022. At the time, a report from Barstool Sports claimed that they split because Travis always had Nicole pay half of everything, which would be hilarious, including the cost of dinner, travel, other outings, despite his $30 million net worth. Okay. But he shot that down, saying, "How crazy is that? Don't buy into that. I would never say that I was supporting her. She had a very financially stable life and what she was doing in her career, but you've got to be crazy if you think I would never help or give her a couple thousand to grab some food, or she give me money to go get some food. We were in a relationship for 5 years, $100 here, there, 100 there. There wasn't even thought about, which is ridiculous." She responded, "Not sure where y'all got this from, but it's absurd." All right. So no need to really go through the rest of it. Now, this right here is the shot. They got a shot. The internet ain't nothing. It's both her and Mrs. Cartwright. Okay. Y'all be thinking just because y'all got a fatty in the back that's supposed to award you something. Your fat butt don't help you in ways that matter in your life. Notice that her pose is from the back. This is what she has to offer. Taylor, on the other hand, is Mrs. Cartwright. Listen, that little fat booty, let me tell y'all something about white men. Unless he was raised in Black culture around Black people, and he has always liked Black women, since boyhood, white men in general, okay, do not treasure, and they do not necessarily like all that booty and curve. Women like Taylor Swift, Mrs. Cartwright's, they find them attractive when they're thin like that. It is an insult to a white woman for a white man to tell her booty getting big and that she's spreading and that her hips are getting wide and her butt's getting wide and her butt's getting fat. That is an insult to her. He's insulting her when he says that to her. See, when we get thick, not fat, not obese, but if we're thick, see, a Black dude is going to be like, "Oh my God, ooh, he gonna like it that you got a fatty in the back." He like that. Black men like that. They like their women to look just like that. Just like Miss Kayla Nicole is looking in that picture. She's perfectly built for a Black man. That's number one. White men find white women attractive when they're thin. See, y'all, listen. They be shaming them white women when they thick. They don't be liking it. That thin like that, like Taylor Swift is built. See, y'all don't think she's attractive because she ain't got no booty and stuff. That's not true for them. So Taylor is considered very beautiful in their cultural standard of beauty. She's very beautiful. Okay? She's considered beautiful. She got that little blonde hair. She got them little blue eyes. She pale. She thin. Okay? In Black culture, that's not necessarily the most attractive body type or what have you. But that is their body type, baby. Mrs. Cartwright. Okay. This is she's the pinnacle of Mrs. Cartwright. Not to mention that her net worth is like $740 million. Okay, so she's wealthy. She's well known. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna necessarily marry Taylor Swift either, but let's break it down. Miss Ma'am, Miss New Booty, you had 5 years to lock down Travis Kelce, and you didn't do it. Too bad, so sad. Okay, too bad, so sad. You should have been a better woman. He broke up with you one time, got back with you. You must have been acting a fool. Okay. Thought you had to come up. You should have locked him down and been a wife. Okay. He didn't marry you. Like I said, he may not marry Taylor. There's no guarantee that they gonna even stay together or be together or make anything out of it. But the fact of the matter is, when it was time, listen, he didn't take you seriously enough to marry you. All that fine, that didn't do nothing. All that little onion in the back of you, that didn't do it. Pretty face, didn't do it. Your little career, didn't do it. Maybe if you had a wifely attitude now, I don't know what kind of attitude Miss Kayla Nicole got. Usually they get nice for Mr. Cartwright. So she might have been as nice as she could. But see, listen, he was your come up, but Taylor Swift might be his. They gonna be with Mrs. Cartwright now. I'm just really laughing because I don't care either way. It don't make me no never mind. But it's funny because y'all are always running up behind these white men. And these white men have proven to you several times. I don't know when you're gonna learn. They bees with you for a while and kick it. When it's time to do something else, they go to Mrs. Cartwright. It's only a couple of white men that marries y'all, especially high profile. Like who is it? Serena or is it Venus? Whichever one is married to that Ohania guy. I get the names mixed up. In any case, he married her, but how much more is she worth than him? See, white dudes be making money moves. The dudes that marry Halle Berry, she make more than them. Y'all see a trend? You don't get it? Okay, now they be pulling alimony and child support out of y'all. Better hope he don't get the Williams sister. Better hope he don't get a good idea to get divorced. Because didn't don't they now have partial ownership of the Miami Dolphins, or did I get that wrong? Okay. Yeah. Serena is now a part owner of the Miami Dolphins along with Venus. She better watch out for a divorce decree. You'll never be Mrs. Cartwright. Yeah, this is just funny to me because I don't care either way. But somebody wanted me to speak on it, so I have been asked to speak on it several times in my email. So I'm just going by what the people want. You're not Mrs. Cartwright. That's all I really gotta say about it. I don't know why y'all getting up in arms about a white man being with a white woman. That just shows the delusions. But anyway, jump down in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you have not, once again, I'm your hostess, the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.